Absolutely go for no. Hi everyone, I'm doing podcast for a challenge in my online business, and I am here to fulfill the need to share an online business that you can do no matter how busy you are. In so doing, I come to you live as start of a podcast for 14 days to go for no challenge for 14 days. Why do I say go for no? Being a nurse, I have a very laid out schedule to just go to work. And of course, you embrace when you have to work and when you have to do overtime. As an entrepreneur, uh, nothing is easy as an entrepreneur. You know why I say it's nothing is easy? At the very beginning, it's not that easy. But 4 years into the business, it is getting easier and easier, and there's still challenge. But for those of you who are looking for a way out or getting yourself your own online business, be your own boss, build your generational wealth, build your time and financial freedom, or even retire early, I'm offering to you this online business. And together with you, I want to embrace this go for no challenge for me. But in the other side of the fence, I want you to get something from this. So I'm crushing my fears and the rejection that I'm going to get from this podcast or from this business. And I take it every bold step to level up to get to where my goal is in this online business. Failing is not a failure. When you fail, failing and becoming a failure are two different things. Failing is if you haven't failed enough, that means you're not succeeding enough. So if you're not succeeding, you're not failing enough. As one of our books that we have in here that we learned and had with us, it says Go for No. Go for No is one of the books that was given away during the very first convention that I attended in, I believe, Calgary, Canada. And it says Go for No. Go for no. Can you see it? Go for no. So, being an entrepreneur, I am embracing my go for no. I really don't get offended anymore because what I'm offering is something that can help families now and the generation to come. It's not an overnight sensation to be rich in entrepreneurship, but it is a big, big, big chance to be rich being an entrepreneur and your own boss. So I'm crushing my fear of rejection and taking a bold step to level up in my online business. And I hope I could take you with me here. This challenge will help us to build resilience as an individual, not just an entrepreneur, to take daily action, to accept and embrace fear of rejection. It also will build our and boost our confidence and, inviting others to talk to others. And some people are not so welcoming about talking to you, but follow up if you want to just like build your fears to be able to meet people or add them, maybe just add them in Facebook or just be with friends with them and saying hi to them. Inviting them to be a part of your journey is something that it can either be taken as no way, get out of here. But we, as an entrepreneur, I turn every no as an opportunity that fuels me to my next yes. So why do I embrace a go for no challenge? I am a part of an online business community that when I started 4 years ago, this November 17th, we were 113,000 and today is 265,000. So that speaks a lot. And I saw people earning so much in this online business, retiring early, paying off their house, paying off houses, buying their properties left and right, cash, having a bonus or having a lifetime income of 5,000 to 60,000 a month and earning 222,000 a month. What would you do to scratch that opportunity? If it takes every no and every opportunity and as many I'm getting to my closest yes. So I take you with me as I give you this opportunity to learn this online business. So let's share with you why it's important to reframe our mind. And rejection is not something that we should be upset about. Rejection can be a direction. When I first started out the business, I was so intense that I want to make good in this online business. I did deliver result. I was able to take a pause in nursing for 5 to 6 months. I was able to earn money, 5-figure income after starting the business, I was able to scale down from nursing after taking a pause for 6 months from part-time per diem. Then I got like, I have to work more, I did full-time, and then I did per diem, and I'm doing part-time job as a float nurse. I was able to, before the business, go out of ICU setting to do dialysis nursing, and then to be able to experience how it's like in life as a nurse, other than just being focused on being an ICU nurse. So that gave me the freedom and the confidence to be able to say, yes, I could do something. So this business was able to give me challenges on how to run an online business. You know, you don't have to be a tech savvy. You don't have to know computer. You don't know how to run a business. Don't worry, we got you. We have A to Z. By being a part of the community and embracing a $149, you get the track mark of the proven plan that everybody is into. There is no secret in this online business. It is a business that you can do no matter how busy you are. And if you have that mindset of being able to be rejected for the idea that you can give a bright future for you and your family by an online business, why not? You know, we're not chasing success overnight here. We're building solid generational wealth. And I kid you not, I thank God every single day for the opportunity that He has given me. You know, this kind of like, you're going to thank yourself for the years to come that you started an online business right this moment. And I thank God every day that I started the business 4 years ago. So there's people who have been here 9 years, 8 years, 6 years, 5 years, 7 years, and they are like really really making results as I see it. And as I say, as I challenge myself as a nurse, you know, as a mom, as an entrepreneur, as a life coach, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna take the go for no challenge, and I'm gonna scale up my business. So I want to take you with me. For those who are watching me, who are following me in my page, and those who are 301 leads that has signed up in my website, I am here for you. I want to share with you the business opportunity and what I have to offer. And if you have any question, please feel free to do so. So this business is, as I've said, we're not chasing the success overnight. You know, I want to share with you my journey, and I want to redirect questions of how come I like this business? What is this business so different? What do you have to do to make success in this business? You know, everybody is not fit to do this business. Everybody is not willing to do this business. If you're willing and you're driven to make life better for you and your family and the generation to come, what would you do to accept no as a just a no? People will say no, 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 no until you get a yes, right? So let's go build a momentum together as I challenge myself to go for a no, and let's go for a no together. So if you are already have signed up in my website and you put your name and your email, as you know, you have to watch a free webinar. That will be your first no. So if you say no to a free webinar, that means you're not open to business. The second opportunity for you to dive into the business, and maybe another chance for you to say no, is paying 149 to get invited to the online business. So once you say yes, finally, I celebrate you to be a part of your journey and to be a mentor and a coach to you that will lead you to where you want to be to propel this online business. I challenge you, build that momentum and go for a no. As you introduce this business, when you become a future business owner, people will say no. So I have had a lot of no, and I am here to stay. As 4 years into the business, I've seen result. Tax write-off, paying off debts, paying off credit cards, sending my daughter's last tuition of my daughter in UCLA was paid by this online business. I was able to send in my brother who passed away. The daughter went to college and was able to get help from this business. And of course, anything that we do, we want to give back. You know, I have a dream as I open my life coaching business that someday I'll be feeding kids. I'll be sending kids to school through the online life coaching, and through the proceeds of the Born to Thrive. And even with this business, I was able to scale up my donation to the most beautiful places I donate to. People have cleft palate. You know, sometimes we just don't want to say people. Kids who have cleft palate who need surgery, St. Jude, St. Anthony, my church, I doubled up because I know when you give back, you multiply your reward tenfolds. So it's not saying, you know, this to pat myself or to brag, but this business do results. So as I embrace rejection and fear for being rejected by anybody who signed up in my website, but those who are continually looking at this business, there is something in this business opportunity. As a registered nurse for 37 years, as a mother who raised four adult children, beautiful children, as a devout Catholic or as a Christian, as someone who mentors and coaches people that are not even with my business group, I truly can tell you I could lead you the way. So as I go for now, right here, as I show you this online business, I want you to remember that any kind of opportunity can either be your answer, can be a no, a no, a no, until you realize that this business is really giving result. But I tell you, don't say no for a long time. Open up your mind in this online business, specifically my business, because I do deliver results. So if you're burned out like me as an entrepreneur, I can tell you I was burned out as a nurse 3 years and going 12 months, or I've been a nurse for 34 years then before I started my business. I love to help my kids. I love everybody without thinking of myself. So today I empower you. Did you see this? I'm here to empower men and women to create a better life for their family. You see, for their family by venturing into an online business, an online entrepreneurship, sowing there you go. Sowing seeds for a brighter future. So if you are here looking at my online business and you feel like you want to say no to the free webinar and no to 149, I want you to think twice. This building business can deliver result. It doesn't grow overnight, and you can do this even how busy you are. So as a non-tech savvy, I tell you, 24/7 online training, a community of 265 plus thousand that will support you, a mastermind training for free after that 149, a website that was given by that 149, a coach and a mentor who will guide you and help you, a positivity, a mindset, a growth far beyond my understanding. And now I've embarked into a life coaching on top of my online business. Why? Because there's purpose in everything that we do. As we build a solid generational wealth, the kind that I will thank myself for, I'm here to share my journey, embrace every no, and turn rejection and redirection by sharing the business on what I can offer. So there's no selling involved, there's no inventory, there is product that had led me to, I think I look younger from 4 years ago. I've maintained my weight. I have loved the product of this company. I don't sell the product. Of course, there is some mystery miracle in the power of our products. I truly encourage you to feel yourself, go where the waves are, feel the air, feel the heat, the sound of the water, in and hopefully in that the waves that gives you some dopamine and it synapses into your neurons, and you tell yourself, is this the right business for me, or is this not gonna do anything, or just kind of like feel the water as it runs. There is power in the water. One of our product do really power us up. We just we just venturing into the company that are is that we're affiliated. They have product that could you really thank yourself for. With the power of water, you'll probably say, yep, I made the right decision to be a part of this company. So again, I come to you live for 14 days to meet up with this I am doing a 90-day challenge to grow my business. And one of the challenge into that business is to go for no for 14 days. So I invite you, share with you this business, log on to my website, www.pinkycarpizo.com. The next step that you have to take after a free webinar or even before a free webinar is pay 149. Connect with me, be a friend with me in Facebook. I am going to lead you the way, invite you to a private online community where you see thousands and hundreds and thousands paying off debts, quitting their job, paying off brand new cars, having a community to go with, mentorship, growth mindset, entrepreneurial mindset, anything that you can ask for. I would say, as a nurse and being here in this business for 4 years, it has given me the checklist to say, yes, it's a good business. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so glad I didn't say no to this business. So I want to take you with me. Again, it's my first go live for Go No challenge, 14 days challenge to scale up in my online business, and I want to take you with me. Let's crush the fear of rejection and take a bold step to level up in owning your online business. And always remember, failing and becoming a failure are two different things. So you can do this on top of your job. And as an entrepreneur, it doesn't grow overnight, as I've said, but you embrace an opportunity to get out of your comfort zone and fear and embrace the fear of becoming a new entrepreneur in this online digital world that we are in at. So God bless everybody. 15 minutes into the talk. And thank you for joining me. For those who are going to watch the replay and those who are already following me and already part of my journey and who's taken the leap of faith, you are asking me how this is done. The first thing that you do is watch a free webinar. Join me with a 149, which is totally refundable in 30 days if you don't feel the business is for me. It is a free trial for 30 days with your 149 to get invited to a community and let you see what exactly what we're doing. And if this is the right fit, as I said, not everybody is fitted to do that business. But if you feel you are the right fit and you can do whatever it takes to give your family the life that they deserve for the future and the generation to come. God bless everybody. Till next time. Thank you for joining me in my Go for No challenge. This is Go for No challenge by Richard Fenton and Andrea Walls. God bless everybody. Have a wonderful night. Until next time.